Hi, hello, welcome to Dusty Shop, where bad decisions are rabid and planning is lacking. So, don't do what we do. Well, you could try it. Have fun with it. You know, do the YouTube stuff. Click like and subscribe. Alright, thanks. Alright, circus goers, so today, obviously, we're back here with the old Joker. We have to do something with this header. This is the one that was on the car. It's a 79, so she's rusty. She's rusty. Sat out in the weather for a while, and I want to do something different. I thought about buying a new one. I think we're gonna make something because we got some stuff I want to try to shove up here, and so me and George, we're gonna sit down here and we're gonna figure out something. So yeah, here we go.
By the way, folks, we did have the hood on.
Yeah.
We got plenty clearance, so we will be modifying that hood, getting rid of that big, ugly hood scoop, and putting a snorkel.
Yep, we will be. We get rid of the big snorkel hood scoop. Not a big fan of those. Never have been. But
Nope.
they have a purpose. This car doesn't need it because I don't have nothing that sticks out the top of the hood. All my stuff is in the nose. So, and that was the other thing we're going to work on too. We're going to also try to lay out where to put said turbo.
That's the $54,000 question. How are we
Yes.
going to fit that big old turbo in here and still make it look like a Camaro?
Yeah.
But we can do it.
We're going to do it. It's
We
just,
ain't got it, we'll make it.
Yep. All right. So, like I said, I'm going to go to the other
and,
stuff. Hood scoops. All right. So, with the nose clip up here. So this bolts. Man, look at that.
This thing's coming apart.
It is. It's sitting outside. I undid it. So this actually bolts.
To the fender?
Yeah. So you got to come through back here. it's.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you come in through here, and then it bolts up here.
Yeah.
I don't know where all the body bolts are for this thing anymore. And then you got one, like this part right here, bolts up to to here.
Are you changing header panel?
This header panel can go. I mean, I don't
you
care.
You are going to change header panel.
I don't have a problem with it. I was thinking about building one, aluminum, but they don't weigh that much, and they're
Ain't
like
going to be much here anyway.
they're
just
like
brackets.
They're $150.
We'll clean this one up, get rid of the stuff we don't need. So what we could do,
Because this side over here is rusted, so we're gonna do some repair weld here, like you
we
said.
can fix the ends, and then as far as the top, we can run a piece of angle across the top, just to stiffen the top. I would say steel.
Oh, yeah, no more, a little bit left of this thing because we got a dab. We got a
So we
tab.
got to cut all this up to make mounts for the radiators on each side. You still doing split radiator?
I may do the one in the back. I may put the radiator in the trunk.
I'm thinking you're gonna have to because when that turbo will take up all that.
I'm thinking we're gonna put the radiator in the back of the car.
I think we need to.
I think let's plan on it.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that turbo is gonna wind up right here,
Probably.
and then we're gonna have to make support for it.
Yeah, we can come in here, make some supports. We got that.
So we're gonna need all of this.
Yeah, I plan on this being open for turbo. The nose, the very front of the nose of the car, because really running a radiator to the back of this car because the trunk is it's got holes in it, and we're already planning on cutting it out and redoing it.
We'll just make a bracket for a radiator. In there.
We'll mount the radiator, and then we'll put the sheet metal over the top of when we're done. So we'll mount the radiator back there. We'll cut the floor out in the back.
Yeah.
So we'll cut the floor out back here.
You gonna mount it like a Baja truck or?
No, just mount it just like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, the radiator will be
Suspended.
suspended at an angle. You got to kind of get it as much of an angle as we can. That's what I said.
You're gonna have electric fans on it anyway.
Yeah, push fans on it. So We'll try to get it like at this kind of,
Yeah, something like that.
something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so it may sit a little lower. We'll get it in here. We'll cut this out.
Yeah.
And then we'll get the radiator mounted the way we want the radiator, and then we'll just take the sheet metal,
Sheet up under it.
sheet over the top of it.
Over the top. You
Yep.
ain't worried about slinging stuff on the back. Just leave the bottom of the radiator open.
Yep. Just leave the bottom of the radiator. That will get airflow, and then we'll give it some gap between the radiator and that sheet metal we put, so that way the air can come through, and then foil basically flow to the back.
Okay. That's gonna be tricky.
That's
That's gonna be tricky.
That's going to be a little tricky, but we don't have to run as big a radiator either, because when we're running these pipes back there, what we'll do is we'll take
Cooling veins on it.
we'll put cooling, we'll have cooling veins, or I'll buy ones with cooling veins.
Cooling veins on it.
Yep, and we'll just run those all the way to the back too. That way it cools all the piping in that little radiator back there. We'll do all the cooling, and we're only going a quarter mile at a time, so
This might be a complete rebuild. Like, say, like a piece of plate. I mean, we'll cut out for that, and they may have to weld something on there.
yeah, because we're gonna have to keep this configuration, because that's where the hood sits.
Now, we may wind up just getting a plate. So I'm looking at trying to get it stiff for that. And then we got to have something good to support that turbo with.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at, I'm thinking like, see, all this stuff we can modify, or we can take this and put it on a new plate.
Right.
I'm thinking about, I need some soap.
It's on the welder.
I'm trying to get this in my head, how it's going
Right.
to go. See, boys and girls, ain't none of this out of a book. This is all winging it. We'll keep this.
Okay.
I'm thinking about taking a plate. Just like that. And this part, not sure. I'm trying to get good metal. All these holes we can drill in. Trying to get good metal here. I'm trying to get good metal from here all the way to here. Because the turbo's gonna sit here somewhere about. So I need something good. See, like this hole here, it don't need to be there. I need a flat surface so I can run a brace. I might even run a brace straight across and then get a half loop and put up in it. And that way that turbo rests in there. I don't know if we got anywhere we can mount nothing to the turbo. I don't recall seeing the one. I just see them sitting out there. Unless we got to have a mounting, unless it's a mounting port on the back side of it.
Well, you can. What I was thinking was coming like where the turbo bolts to the exhaust. Usually you'll stiffen it up there. So actually the turbo looks like it's sitting there like on its own, but it's actually got
in the back of it.
Yeah, in the back on the pipe, it's actually got a piece where you don't see it.
Yeah.
You hide it where it's like you're saying here is we'll come underneath.
Because see, your
And we won't
turbo, it'll come out to here. And if that pipe is right there, we can bracket to here.
Yeah, you just come across like that. Either you're talking about that.
Or just go up.
Yeah, like that. Come up.
So that means still I got to have something good in this area.
Yeah, yeah. What we could do is, like you're saying there, is come across. Maybe
We'll leave that.
we'll leave this, but like you said, follow it here like this.
Yeah.
Get something to weld to. That way you got a nice clean surface to weld to.
Yep.
Come up.
Lay it under there and we can
leave
weld that.
Come to there.
Yeah. And then like we can keep this.
Keep this. Put like, you know what? I'll grab some maybe some 1/2 inch, like we did with yours.
Yeah, we'll
Just a
just
little piece of
cap it.
1/2 inch little angle iron.
Or we can cap it or go underneath it. Depending
Yeah.
on where
Yeah.
that turbo's low enough, just like we did Grandpa's stroker, we'll come up under here and run a piece of angle up under there. Stiffen that up.
Right. Like to come in here, I like to clean that up too, or make
Yeah. We'll fix it.
Fix
We'll
that.
Piece that in, but
Right.
see like this, I don't know where this thing bolts.
It bolts here.
Right here.
So we bolt here, which like you said, we can add these later.
Yeah.
I don't. This on your new plate, this is easy.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Don't need this. If we need it, we can just drill a hole.
Yeah, I don't see any need.
I don't want to. I need to. So I can come down with a plate here. The only thing I'm worried about is these indentions.
They're just for wiring, stock wiring.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
So we can come down here and come across here. See, I don't think I can.
See, this piece.
I don't think I can cut all that off.
Well, this is rotted.
Yeah, I know, but I can do that.
Right. What if we came with a big?
We can do some big heavy angle right there.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe I'll get some big heavy angle.
We'll cut this.
What if we did a C channel? You know what I mean? Take the C channel. Come off here. You know, like have the C channel right here. Come up, notch it, and then come up to here. So you know what I mean? You kind of land the C channel up like this, and we take, like you were saying, we take the plate here, cut all this out.
Okay, I see. Okay, yeah, I
Like
see what you're
that,
saying.
and then basically you're welding this plate to this nice channel right here.
Yeah, we'll just make this one piece from here
Yeah.
straight up to here.
Mm-hmm.
That'll help stiffen that up.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll just take the plate and slap it on top of it. Okay, yeah.
And then that way,
If we do that, we can still fix all this stuff. We might not have to put a plate in there. That way we can keep the holes.
so just cut this out.
Just cut this out.
Cut all this garbage out,
Yeah,
and then come up here with that channel.
come straight up. So if we get the turbo in there, I don't even know how we're gonna. Crap. So first thing, we need to figure out where this grill sits. So I hate to make straight slopes and then you have to cut it up and drop them down. This is gonna be a measuring nightmare.
This is where you don't. This is where we're not going to get in a hurry.
Yeah.
If it takes, this is why it takes time to build cars.
Oh, we need the turbo and we need the flex pipe.
Yep.
We gotta have a turbo, folks, so we can configuring.
Okay. Well, actually, we're going in the right direction here because now we know. Oh. Okay. One of the other things that I wanted to do when we were doing all this is I wanted to make it so that this front clip could be completely pulled off this car with minimum bolts. So maybe instead of worrying about this, we know we're going to have to rework all this. Maybe I need to come in here like this because I was just looking at it. I'm going to rig it up so that way, like if we needed to work on the turbo, we'll just come in here. I'm going to zip that bolt off and slide the nose. And if we needed, like here in the shop.
So that means the bracket's going to be mounted to the frame.
Yeah, or the frame or the spacers below.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
somewhere on the frame. It can't be connected to this.
Yeah. I think we're going to go off the frame for the turbo because I want to be able to shake the front clip off.
So that's even more reason why we got to have the turbo first.
Yeah, we'll have to get the turbo. Yeah, I mean, really, we just got a lot of material, or we need a lot of
Parts.
parts. We need parts, which I knew was going to be.
I was hoping kind of we could guesstimate it, but no, we can't.
No, one thing for sure what I want to do is I'm going to come in here. Yeah, this is going to go away. So I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to get rid of this. Because I've been fighting this problem right here, oil pack.
Yeah, where you going to put your coils at?
See, originally I wanted to put them like this.
Yeah, it'd been nice if you could run them across the firewall. I've seen them with the firewall. They look pretty sharp.
Like this. And
Now,
I was
tell
thinking
you
about
this.
this.
I'll tell you what.
But now that I don't have this anymore, all I got to do now is worry about his hood.
Now, let me throw something at you. Piece of C channel. We can notch around the roll cage. And we can build it off the firewall. Basically, sit like that. Don't have to be that far out, but I mean, we could build brackets out to hold them out
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I was
like
kind of
so.
wanting to hide them kind of like this, where they kind of stuck. You know what I mean, like this.
Or we could move the bracket back. Can you get longer wire?
Oh yeah, spark plug. I got extension. The actual spark plug wires and the wiring of these things, I already planned on because it's like this is the Holly harness, so it's pretty short. They're like, that's them. So I'm gonna get extended wires that plug straight into there and plug straight into this.
Okay, if that's the case, you can make. You want the wires up or down?
It don't matter. I don't care. I almost thought about doing it like having them back here.
I don't want them that close to the tire.
To the tire. But like right
Now
here.
see over here, look, ain't nothing here.
Mm-hmm.
We can put a bracket. May have to be right there for that notch right there.
Mm-hmm.
You put the bracket, you can sit them right just like that.
I don't like that. That's the other thing I've been kind of dicking around with. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
We'll build brackets for it.
Yeah. I like that.
Just like that.
Yep.
Clears the hood.
Yep.
Easy access.
I like that. I like that side.
Away from the heat.
Yes. I like
Do that?
Yep.
I'll get this piece of C-purling. We'll weld it to the firewall.
Yep.
And screw it to the C-purling.
Yeah.
Sit like that.
Yeah. Because these,
I mean, cause we can bring it down to the same height as this. See, like right there, like so.
use that as one of the holes.
Yeah, we can do it right there.
And then
We can see purling anything out there.
you can put a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Because that's been another big issue. Because that's what I just said.
I seen them laying in there. I was like, I wonder where you're gonna put it.
I've been like, I was doing like this and like this because I wanted like you got it right there, which I need to cut this off.
Cut that off.
Under. Not gonna use that.
And it'll be low enough to when you want to slide this front clip off, it'll clear it.
Yeah, it'd be like this.
Cause see, it'll be right here.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be just like that.
Mm-hmm.
When you slide this off, cause this will get cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able to slide the front clip off.
I think in this other bag is the other thing that I was wanting to do. I think this is it.
But folks, this is all part of building a custom hot rod.
Ah, yes it is.
So, like I say, folks, we don't have parts, but parts we don't have, we make.
Yep. This is what I've been waiting on for this because this was another big ordeal. There's a pass-through.
Who?
The firewall. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shoot through?
Yep.
If we put them there, you can still get down below and still get through there. No, like you want it.
Right. With this, I was gonna get this because I didn't know how this like this. Oops. Goes like so. And that's where the Holly goes through the firewall.
You're going to be lower. No, towards you and lower. Yeah, somewhere in there. Because your coils are going to run across the top of that.
Right. That's what I was trying to decide was where do you put this?
Okay, this
Goes here.
and this is going to have to be right here. That okay being that low?
Yeah. Actually, we could bring it up a little higher.
We need to put that in first, and then we can turn where we put this.
Let me get the.
You gonna cut that off?
Let me cut that off.
Okay.
That's just.
It's bothering you.
It bothers me. I'm gonna get the die grinder out, and we're gonna lop that off. So this video went from being in the front. We're still working the front clip.
Why are you lopping stuff off? Clean that off too.
Yeah.
Well, unless you want to wait.
Let's do a little cleanup on the sheet metal, because the coils that are on these racks are. If nothing else today, we're gonna at least get some coil brackets made.
Yeah.
All right, change of idea with the fucking video.
Can't do one thing, you move to something else.
Yeah, we just keep moving around here until we get something made. We'll make the brackets. If we have to, we can always.
I'm gonna make
modify the
that
shit out of
I'll make that bracket come from here.
Uh-huh.
I'll cut the dip in it,
Right.
and it'll sit there. Cause I'll drill that out. Cause I want that coil to bolt to that. Since that notch is there, I want that coil to bolt right there. Or well, maybe not. Where'd I have it? Well, I may have to redo that one.
So we may have to redo that. Just go ahead and What if we...
So I want to sit right there. Or, cause see the car, I need to use this hole. I don't want to use that one because it puts it too close to the. Puts it too close to the.
So I've got this one too. So this one ain't got no coals on it.
See, I don't want the coils to be so close to the motor, to the valve cover.
Like that. And just come off.
Where's that hole at? Then we'll have to stud it. Because up here is in. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's right here. Okay. We can bolt it here. We can get in here to nut and bolt.
Okay.
Well, no, it'll be on the C-part. We'll drill that one out, bolt it here. Let me do that first. You can cut that off. I'm going to drill this out so I can put a bolt in here. We'll try to get something done today.
Something? I mean, like I said, we started out, we're going to do the front course support, but fortunately,
As they say, we're getting to the hard stuff now.
that didn't work out. So now we're going to get coils and some of the other things we need to do. This thing is definitely, it's always something.
Always something.
Always something. Yeah. Exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
Perfect. Because perfect.
Yeah, that's when I got this.
Right. Once you get it all, I'll let you get all that tacked in there, and then I'll come back in there, and we'll make some sleeves and just cut them down there, and then we'll just put like a little tack on the back, so that way the sleeve don't pop off. You know what I mean? When you pull this off, if we should,
Let me
what you gonna do?
tighten this up to where that nylon is where it need to be,
Okay.
so you can get a better idea where the sleeve is going to be. Okie dokie. We got us some coils mounted.
Man, I'm ecstatic. I love it. I absolutely love it. It looks good. You know.
No, folks, it don't seem like much, but when you're trying to do this stuff from scratch, yeah, there we go.
That's where you want to be looking at it.
There we go. Yeah.
Because that firewall will be white. We'll probably have some red coils. We'll probably have some blue brackets. We might get fucking patriotic on this bitch, man. Who knows?
Yes, sir.
The car is called the Joker. It's got purple in it. It's got green on it. We got colors. We're going to be
colors.
Yeah, we're not scared of colors. All right, circus goers. So as we've seen here earlier in this video, that's what we were doing. Yep, right there. Got the coals mounted. We got direction for this. So we're decided that this thing is not going to make it. I'm going to have to get some parts to do the front clip like we talked about in the beginning of the video. Yeah, it's just not going to work for what we want it to do. So we're going to start from scratch with a replacement one, and cut it. We're still gonna cut the life out of it too, probably, but we'll need it for what we need it for. So there is the other one right there, and then you know, we got the big holly. So next thing we're gonna do is probably do something like, I don't know, you can't see because my big old gorilla hand's in the way, but we need to put this down here so that way the electronics go through the firewall. So that's kind of what we did. All it is they're bolts welded to the firewall. We made some, basically took some little tubing, cut them to different lengths so that way they sit. Let's see, let me get this here. Like that. Just like that. There's a little piece of tubing welded to the end of them, and that keeps everything nice and rigid. That ain't moving. It's clean. We're in good shape. I'm happy. So, with that being said, I think we're gonna be next thing we'll be doing to this lovely one owner is more wiring. Wiring. I might do a little episode where we build the boxes for the switch panels, because I gotta build those because I think that's cheap and didn't buy those kind. So anyhow, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one, and yeah, thanks.